Failure has a reputation it never deserved. Most people hear the word and immediately think of defeat, embarrassment, rejection, or the end of the road. They think one mistake defines them. They think one loss means they are not good enough. They think one setback is proof they should quit. But that's the biggest lie you'll ever believe. Failure doesn't arrive to destroy you. It arrives to introduce you to the person you're capable of becoming. It doesn't come to bury your dream. It comes to test whether your dream is worth fighting for. Every time life knocks you down, it asks one simple question: how badly do you want it? Your answer isn't given with words. It's given by whether you stand back up, look around at the people who achieve greatness. They weren't born with a perfect path. They weren't protected from disappointment. They weren't handed victory on the first attempt. They missed opportunities. They heard no more times than they heard yes. They faced rejection when nobody believed in them. They lost battles they thought they were supposed to win, but they kept moving. They understood something most people never learn. Failure is tuition. Success is earned by paying the price that others refuse to pay. Every mistake teaches a lesson. Every loss reveals a weakness. Every setback exposes something that must be improved. The people who become extraordinary don't avoid those lessons, they embrace them. The problem isn't that people fail. The problem is that they quit after failing once. They expect life to reward effort immediately. They want results before growth. They want the trophy without the training, the applause without the sacrifice, the victory without the struggle. That's not how greatness works. Greatness demands patience. It demands discipline. It demands that you continue working. When your emotions tell you to stop, the road to success is built with moments when nobody is watching, when nobody is cheering, and when every reason to quit seems louder than every reason to continue. Your first failure is not your identity. It's your introduction. It's the moment you discover what you're really made of. Anyone can smile when life is easy. Anyone can feel confident when everything is working, but real character is built when nothing is going according to plan. That's where your strength is forged. That's where your mindset changes. That's where your future begins to separate itself from your past. Every difficult season has the power to build a stronger version of you if you refuse to let it break you. Stop asking why failure happened to you. Start asking what it came to teach you. Maybe it showed you that your preparation wasn't enough. Maybe it exposed habits that needed to change. Maybe it revealed distractions that were stealing your potential. Maybe it reminded you that talent without discipline is powerless. Every setback contains information. Every disappointment carries instruction. If you leave the experience without the lesson, you'll repeat the same cycle again and again. But if you learn from it, failure loses its power over you and becomes one of your greatest advantages. The strongest people aren't the ones who never fall. They're the ones who refuse to stay on the ground. They understand that pain is temporary, but quitting can become permanent. Every scar tells a story. Every obstacle builds resilience. Every difficult day prepares you for responsibilities that weaker people could never handle. You don't become unstoppable because life becomes easier. You become unstoppable because life makes you stronger. There will be days when nobody believes in your dream. There will be moments when people laugh at your vision because they can't see what you see. There will be nights when you question yourself, when the progress feels invisible, when the sacrifices seem too heavy. In those moments, remember this. Your future isn't being decided by your comfort. It's being decided by your commitment. Keep showing up. Keep improving. Keep believing even when the evidence isn't visible yet. Seeds spend a long time underground before anyone sees the harvest. You have to develop a mindset that refuses to let temporary defeat become permanent defeat. Every champion has been counted out. Every successful person has experienced moments when failure looked bigger than their dream. The difference is they didn't allow the moment to define the mission. They got back to work. They sharpened their skills. They strengthened their mindset. They returned with more wisdom, more hunger, and more determination than before. Imagine what your life could become if you stopped being afraid of failing. Imagine the opportunities you would chase, the goals you would pursue, the risks you would take if you knew every setback was making you stronger instead of weaker. Fear would lose its grip. Doubt would lose its voice. Confidence wouldn't come from never failing. Confidence would come from knowing that no matter what happens, you'll find a way to rise again. So stop running from failure. Meet it head on. Learn from every loss. Grow through every challenge. Let every disappointment sharpen your focus instead of stealing your faith. Refuse to let one bad chapter convince you the story is over. Your greatest victory may be hiding behind the obstacle you're tempted to avoid today. Stand back up one more time. Fight one more round. Believe one more day. Because failure is not the end of your journey. It is the classroom where future champions are made. And every lesson you learn today is preparing you for the victory you'll celebrate tomorrow. Every excuse feels comfortable in the moment, but comfort has never built greatness. Excuses protect your ego while silently destroying your future. They give you a reason to stay where you are instead of becoming who you were meant to be. It's easy to blame your circumstances, your past, your lack of money, your lack of support, or the opportunities you never received. It's easy to point at everything around you and explain why your dream hasn't happened yet. But every minute spent making excuses is a minute stolen from your potential. The world doesn't reward the best excuses. It rewards the people who keep learning, adapting, and moving forward no matter how difficult the journey becomes. Life is constantly teaching you. Every success teaches confidence. Every failure teaches wisdom. Every setback teaches resilience. Every rejection teaches preparation. Every obstacle teaches patience. The question is not whether life is giving you lessons. The question is whether you're paying attention. Too many people experience the same problems year after year because they refuse to learn from them. They repeat the same habits, make the same choices, and expect different results. Growth begins the moment you stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this trying to teach me? The strongest people are not the ones who have perfect lives. They're the ones who become students of every experience. They study their mistakes instead of hiding from them. They analyze their losses instead of denying them. They examine every weakness with honesty because they know improvement begins with truth. You cannot fix what you refuse to acknowledge. You cannot become stronger while pretending nothing needs to change. Real progress demands humility. It demands the courage to admit when you were wrong and the discipline to become better because of it. There will always be people who spend more time explaining their problems than solving them. They have an excuse for every missed opportunity. They have a reason for every unfinished goal. They wait for perfect conditions, perfect timing, perfect motivation, and perfect circumstances. But perfection never arrives. While they continue waiting, someone else is working, someone else is learning, someone else is improving, someone else is turning ordinary days into extraordinary results through consistent effort. Success belongs to those who move before they feel ready. When you stop making excuses, you take back control of your life. You stop giving your power to circumstances you cannot change. You stop allowing fear to disguise itself as logic. You stop letting doubt become your decision maker. Responsibility is powerful because it places your future back into your own hands. It may feel heavy at first, but it is far lighter than carrying regret for the rest of your life. The day you accept full responsibility is the day you begin creating a different future. Every lesson has value, even when it arrives wrapped in pain. Some lessons teach patience because the journey takes longer than expected. Some teach discipline because talent alone wasn't enough. Some teach endurance because the pressure nearly broke you. Others teach gratitude because you finally understand the value of what you once overlooked. The greatest lessons rarely come during your easiest seasons. They come when everything feels uncertain, when every step requires courage, and when giving up seems easier than continuing. Those are the moments that shape your character more than any victory ever could. Don't waste your struggles by refusing to learn from them. Pain without growth becomes suffering. Pain with purpose becomes transformation. Every difficult season is investing something into your future if you allow it. Every challenge is developing muscles that comfort could never build. The pressure you're feeling today may be preparing you to carry responsibilities that would have crushed the person you used to be. Trust the process enough to keep learning even when you don't yet understand the reason behind the struggle. Your mindset determines whether you become stronger or more bitter. Two people can experience the same failure. One walks away defeated, convinced they are not good enough. The other walks away determined to improve, believing the lesson is more valuable than the loss itself. The difference is not talent, it is perspective. Winners understand that every mistake contains information. Every disappointment reveals a weakness that can be corrected. Every setback points toward the next level of growth if you are willing to listen. Stop comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel. You don't know the lessons they had to learn behind closed doors. You don't know the sacrifices they made when nobody was watching. You don't know how many failures built the confidence you admire today. Focus on becoming better than you were yesterday. That is the competition that matters. Every day is another classroom. Every challenge is another assignment. Every obstacle is another opportunity to graduate into a stronger version of yourself. There will be mornings when you're tired. There will be nights when progress feels invisible. There will be moments when quitting sounds reasonable. In those moments, remember that excuses may provide temporary relief, but they produce permanent limitations. Lessons may demand effort, honesty, and change, but they create lasting strength. Choose the lesson every single time. Learn the skill, improve the habit, correct the mistake, build the discipline. Refine your mindset. Repeat the process until growth becomes your identity. One lesson can change your career. One lesson can save years of wasted effort. One lesson can transform your relationships, your confidence, your finances, and your future. Never underestimate the value of a single breakthrough earned through persistence. Every lesson you embrace moves you closer to the life you've been fighting for. Every excuse you eliminate removes another barrier standing between you and your purpose. So make a decision today. Stop defending the habits that keep you average. Stop explaining why something can't be done. Stop giving your dreams to fear disguised as excuses. Become a relentless student of life. Learn from every setback. Learn from every criticism. Learn from every mistake. Learn from every victory. Let each experience sharpen your mind, strengthen your spirit, and fuel your determination. Because excuses will always keep you exactly where you are, but every lesson you embrace has the power to take you somewhere you've never been before. The distance between ordinary and extraordinary is rarely talent. It is rarely luck. It is rarely perfect timing. More often than not, the difference is simple. One person stopped and the other refused to quit. Every dream reaches a point where excitement disappears and discipline has to take over. There comes a season when the applause is gone, the motivation is gone, and even your own confidence begins to shake. That is the moment that decides your future. Anyone can chase a dream when everything feels exciting. Very few people are willing to continue chasing it when every step feels heavy. That is why winning belongs to those who refuse to quit. Life will test your commitment before it rewards your effort. It will ask you to keep going when you cannot yet see the finish line. It will challenge your patience by delaying the results you've been praying for. It will push you beyond what feels comfortable because comfort has never produced greatness. If your commitment depends on your emotions, you'll stop the moment life becomes difficult. But if your commitment is rooted in purpose, you'll keep moving even when every obstacle tells you to turn around. Winners are not people who never struggle. They are people who decide that struggle is part of the journey, not the end of it. There will be mornings when you wake up exhausted. There will be nights when you wonder if all the sacrifice is worth it. You'll question yourself. You'll question your abilities. You'll even question your dream. But those moments are not signs that you should quit. They are opportunities to prove that your vision is bigger than your feelings. Feelings change every day. Purpose remains. Discipline remains. Commitment remains. You cannot build a remarkable life by following temporary emotions. You build it by honoring the promises you made to yourself, especially on the days when keeping them feels impossible. Every successful person has experienced moments that look like failure. Doors closed in their faces. Opportunities slipped away. Plans fell apart. People doubted them. Some were laughed at. Others were ignored. Many were told their dreams were unrealistic, but none of those things determined the outcome. The deciding factor was that they refused to let rejection become the final chapter. They understood that every setback was simply another opportunity to come back wiser, stronger, and more prepared than before. Most people underestimate the power of one more attempt. They quit just before the breakthrough. They stopped just before the opportunity arrived. They surrender just before all their preparation begins to pay off. Imagine planting a seed and digging it up every week because you don't see immediate growth. That's how many people treat their dreams. They work for a short time, become impatient, and abandon the process before success has the chance to appear. Growth often happens beneath the surface long before it becomes visible. Keep watering your vision even when you cannot yet see the harvest. Your greatest competition is not another person. It is the version of yourself that wants to settle. It is the voice that whispers, "You've done enough." It is the mindset that looks for comfort instead of progress. Every day you have a choice. You can feed the part of you that seeks excuses, or you can strengthen the part of you that refuses to surrender. Every difficult decision, every extra hour of preparation, every moment of discipline builds the person you are becoming. Small victories repeated consistently create unstoppable momentum. Don't expect everyone to understand your journey. Some people will only believe in you after you've already succeeded. Some will disappear when life becomes difficult. Others will doubt your vision because it requires a level of courage they have never chosen for themselves. Let them doubt. Let them misunderstand. Their opinion does not determine your destination. Your consistency does. Your willingness to keep moving when nobody is watching will eventually speak louder than any criticism ever could. Pain has a purpose if you allow it to shape you instead of stopping you. Every difficult workout makes your body stronger. Every challenge strengthens your character. Every disappointment teaches resilience. Every obstacle develops endurance. The pressure you're experiencing today is preparing you for responsibilities you could not have handled yesterday. Stop asking why the journey is hard and start recognizing that hard seasons create strong people. Diamonds are formed under pressure, not comfort. The strongest trees grow because they survive storms, not because they avoid them. When you refuse to quit, something powerful begins to happen inside you. Your confidence no longer comes from immediate results. It comes from knowing that no obstacle can make you surrender. You begin to trust yourself because you've proven that you will continue regardless of how difficult the road becomes. That kind of confidence cannot be bought. It cannot be borrowed. It can only be earned through persistence. Sacrifice and relentless action to success is rarely one giant leap. It is thousands of small decisions made correctly over time. It is choosing discipline over distraction. It is choosing preparation over procrastination. It is choosing growth over comfort. Every day you refuse to quit, you place another brick in the foundation of your future. Those bricks may seem insignificant today, but one day you'll look back and realize they built everything you've ever wanted. One day, people will call you lucky because they never saw the mornings you wanted to stay in bed but got up anyway. They never saw the nights you kept working while everyone else was sleeping. They never saw the tears, the disappointments, the failures, or the sacrifices that shaped your journey. They will celebrate the victory without understanding the battles that made it possible. That's why you cannot work for recognition. You must work because your purpose demands everything you've got. So when life gets difficult, don't slow down. When fear shows up, don't run. When failure knocks you down, get back on your feet faster than before. When doubt tries to convince you that it's over, answer with action instead of words. Keep showing up, keep learning, keep improving, keep fighting. Every step forward matters. Every challenge conquered matters. Every refusal to quit matters, because in the end, victory does not belong to the fastest, the strongest, or even the most talented. Victory belongs to the person who keeps standing up, keeps moving forward, and refuses to quit long after everyone else has walked away. Success is not created in a single moment. It is not one lucky opportunity, one perfect decision, or one breakthrough that changes everything overnight. Success is built through repetition. It is built by doing the right things over and over again until excellence becomes automatic. The people you admire did not become extraordinary because they had one incredible day. They became extraordinary because they refused to stop showing up. They repeated the process when it was exciting, when it was boring, when it was painful, and when nobody was watching. That is what separates people who dream from people who achieve. Dreams inspire you for a moment, but daily repetition transforms your entire life. Most people fall in love with the idea of winning, but they refuse to fall in love with the process that creates winners. They celebrate the finish line while ignoring the thousands of steps required to get there. They want confidence without preparation. They want discipline without sacrifice. They want results without consistency. But life doesn't work that way. Every great achievement is hidden inside ordinary habits repeated with extraordinary commitment. The small choices you make every single day determine the person you become tomorrow. Every decision either builds your future or steals it from you. The hardest part of success is not starting. It is continuing after the excitement fades. Anyone can be motivated for a day. Anyone can work hard for a week. But can you stay committed for months? Can you remain focused for years? Can you keep improving when nobody is applauding? That is where champions are created. Real growth begins when your actions are no longer controlled by your emotions. You stop asking yourself whether you feel like working, and you simply do the work because it has become part of who you are. Your identity is shaped by repetition. If you repeat excuses, you become someone who always finds reasons to quit. If you repeat procrastination, delay becomes your lifestyle. If you repeat discipline, discipline becomes your character. If you repeat courage, bravery becomes your identity. Every action you perform repeatedly leaves a mark on your mind. Eventually, what once required effort becomes natural. That is why your habits matter more than your intentions. Good intentions never change the life by themselves. Consistent action always has. There will be days when the process feels slow. You'll wonder if all your effort is making any difference. You'll look around and see people taking shortcuts while you're still climbing one step at a time. Don't let temporary appearances deceive you. Lasting success is never built on shortcuts. It is built on solid foundations that can withstand pressure, criticism, failure, and time. Keep laying one brick after another. Keep making the right choices even when they seem invisible. The strongest buildings are not admired because of the first brick. They are admired because every brick was placed with patience and purpose. Stop chasing quick victories and start building lasting habits. A single successful day means very little if it is followed by weeks of inconsistency. One powerful workout cannot replace months of discipline. One productive morning cannot erase years of procrastination. Excellence is earned through repetition. It is earned by refusing to negotiate with your goals. Every morning you wake up with another opportunity to prove to yourself that your commitment is stronger than your excuses. Don't waste it. There is incredible power in becoming predictable with your discipline. Imagine becoming the kind of person who trains whether you feel inspired or not. The kind of person who studies when others are distracted. The kind of person who keeps learning after everyone else has stopped. The kind of person who honors commitments even when nobody would notice if you didn't. That level of consistency changes more than your results. It changes your confidence. You begin to trust yourself because you know you will do what needs to be done regardless of how you feel. The world often celebrates dramatic moments, but your future is built in quiet moments. It is built when you choose another hour of preparation instead of another hour of excuses. It is built when you wake up early instead of sleeping through opportunity. It is built when you continue practicing after everyone else has gone home. Those moments may seem ordinary, but repeated over months and years, they become extraordinary. Greatness hides inside routines that most people consider too boring to maintain. Never underestimate the power of one more repetition, one more page read, one more workout completed, one more skill practice, one more difficult conversation handled with maturity, one more day of refusing to quit. These small victories may not impress the world today, but together they create unstoppable momentum. Momentum changes everything. Once your habits begin working for you instead of against you, progress becomes inevitable. There will always be distractions competing for your attention. There will always be people inviting you to settle for less than you're capable of becoming. There will always be moments when comfort whispers louder than purpose. Guard your focus, protect your routine, defend your standards. Every distraction accepted weakens the process. Every disciplined decision strengthens it. Remember that your future is shaped not by what you occasionally do, but by what you consistently repeat. One day, people will look at your life and assume success came naturally. They will admire the confidence, the achievements, and the strength they see on the outside. What they won't see are the countless mornings you chose discipline over comfort, the evenings you kept working